I went through this overnight no home kind of a situation which led me to suicidal thoughts.
How many weeks you stayed out of home?
Almost for 6 months, moving around in the hotels. I was going through a lot of anxiety and depression. Some of my small decisions led to wrong destinations, and that destination was a separation from my wife and my kids.
So before suicidal thought, what was the thought process?
I had been spending my time and energy for last 22 years taking care of the family, and I have nothing today.
Now almost I've lost everything. My wife doesn't want to stay with me. My children don't like me.
Exactly, that trauma, I was not able to bear that.
When do you think the realization came, Riaz, that you need help?
I already realized that when I got suicidal thoughts. This is where the trigger came from. I was the one which wanted the change. Fortunately, when I prayed, that's where the universe listened to this. My prayers have been answered because I wanted someone who is logical and can understand me and explain me what I'm going through. And I made up my mind, no matter what, I have to basically heal myself first. That healing, I will be able to give that power to my wife, to my children, and then heal the relationship. But now I know where the boundaries are. I know what is work-life balance. Earlier it was a statement for me, but today work-life balance is close shutdown at 6 and then join the DCM.
Why did you become Diamond first?
Why did I become Diamond? I was going through a lot of anxiety and depression. This all started because of the work pressure and family responsibilities where I ignored. Some of my small decisions that I ignored for years of 22 of my marriage led to some wrong destinations, and that destination was a separation from my wife and my kids overnight. And this is where I
How
have
long was your marriage?
22 years.
22 years. And you live in Germany with your family your last 22 years?
Last 22 years I'm
So
living.
you're settled in Germany.
Yes.
And you're working in an IT job.
Pressureful job, yeah.
Press chef, which is a full of pressure job at a senior management level.
Yes, sir.
So he has a lot of work pressure coming.
Yeah.
And then somewhere he missed spending time with family.
So that work pressure was taken as business as usual. I didn't realize that. I thought I'm doing the best as a father and as a husband, but somewhere down the line that didn't go well. That's what the ignorance is what I would say I made a big mistake. And one of the key things was I went through this overnight no home kind of a situation which led me to suicidal thoughts and also a suicidal attempt.
So when do you think the realization came, Riaz, that you need help? Because sometimes जब आप senior management level पे चल जाते हो, you know, I'm already very intelligent, I know everything in life. You had that ego also?
No, I don't have that ego. I basically already realized that I wanted help when I got suicidal thoughts. But
So before suicidal thought, what was the thought process?
the traumatic day that I had, which had no roof on my head, and that's what was always causing. I had been spending my time and energy for last 22 years taking care of the family, and I have nothing today.
Now almost I've lost everything.
I lost everything.
My
Yes.
wife doesn't want to stay with me.
Yeah.
My children don't like me.
Exactly, that trauma, I was not able to bear that. And this is where several weeks passed by moving from hotel to hotel, and this
How many weeks you stayed out of home?
almost for 6 months moving around in the hotels. And this is where I spoke to Rupadi, and she said only one thing: don't worry, you just attend one DCM. And then I said, no, I don't want to get into all those things, because my imagination and my fear was I don't want to get into too much of deep spirituality, because when she said this is meditation, my imagination of Sumitu Priti was a Baba. But when I attended the DCM, I said, okay, my prayers have been answered, because what I had asked as a dua was I wanted someone who is logical and can understand me and explain me what I'm going through. And this is where you helped me with my first counseling when I visited the retreat in Gurgaon, and that was an eye-opener for me. After that, I decided this, I want to be a
What
man.
was our conversation that day? You know, I remember event was almost over, I think. And
Yes.
he came at the last. And we were just sitting outside. What did we speak?
I came to you asking for help to change my wife. But you
वाइफ
said,
को बदल दो उसको मतलब उसको ठीक कर दो
yeah, but you said let's think about it, but change yourself. And this is what triggered in me. And the very second question you asked me, what is the purpose in your life? I was totally blank, to be honest, at that time. I was already in a very good profession, 22 years of experience, a lot of people under me. I had a lot of understanding with my team. Nobody knows that I'm going through this trauma and I'm in separated situation. And I was thinking, purpose, help me with that, right? And that is what gave me a kind of series of thinking, and now I know what is my purpose.
What is your
Give me a simple example.
Mm.
Tree has a purpose for shade, and I was thinking, I'm a human, what do I do? Right? And that is what led me to continuing this journey. And I made up my mind, no matter what, I have to basically heal myself first. That healing, I will be able to give that power to my wife, to my children, and then heal the relationship. I'm still trying that. Maybe somewhere down the line in my heart, in the chakra of my heart, I'm not having that enough power, so I need to practice. That's what I am learning from. And definitely in other aspects of life, with this meditation, I have prospered a lot. My career is thriving.
What changes do you see in your career? Because you are at a senior management level, right? Still, with all this trauma going on, अभी वो खत्म नहीं हुआ है, वो चल रहा है side में, right? How has your focus or your productivity has improved now?
The meditation is giving me calmness. The confusion of thoughts that come around, the negative energy that I always was getting in the past from a lot of conversations that were tough with the clients, and at the same time, the conversations with my wife were mixed up, and I was not able to focus. But now I know where the boundaries are. I know what is work-life balance. Earlier, it was a statement for me, but today, seriously, work-life balance is close shutdown at 6 and then join the DCM. Unfortunately or fortunately, now it's at 5:30, so I have to shift my time half an hour before because it's 9 now.
It's fortunate now you get extra time.
Exactly. So I need to make it positive and balance my time and then join the DCMs. Definitely, the DCMs are the one which is keeping my calmness.
How does DCM help on a daily basis? Because you go through so much of thoughts. Even in your job, there's so many decisions you have to take every day, right? That means your energy is getting used.
Yeah.
And then you're not left for any energy for your family.
You're right. When I come, the first ritual that you show is the dance and the cosmic meditation dance, cosmic child dance, right? That itself releases a lot of stress because we never think of like a child. The ritual that you created itself is a magic. Many of them have experienced that. And the main thing that you focus on each person is what gives the energy that when they can do it, what am I doing sitting here? Why am I so frowned? And it changes the energy because motion changes the emotion. That's what is the learning that we've given us.
Movement creates energy.
Yeah. And that relaxes a lot. Post that, the music and the instruction that you give, I'm actually in the deep sleep, in the meditation. There are a lot of confused thoughts. It comes. I'm trying to come to zero thought. It takes a lot of energy and effort. I'm practicing that. But at least I know the next day, I'm not in the low energy where I basically then, it's very hard sometimes. The words are the ones that are very blunt sometimes in the office. And this has changed. Even the colleagues also have observed this, that I'm not any more anxiety.
I'm
And
not
that
aggressive.
gives me more
You're
confidence.
not aggressive. You're not anxious. Right? Where do you see forward in next 5 to 10 years in terms of your health, in terms of your relationship, in terms of your career?
In terms of my health, definitely post joining Cosmic Abundance Hub, my health is fantastic because for the last, I would say, 11 years, I was taking insulin. Because of my work pressure, I got diabetes. Because of diabetes, I got BP, cholesterol, everything. And I used to just use it with no sense because it was like a medicine. The doctor said you have to take whole life, and I used to take 16 units, 32 units as I eat. So what has changed me is I need to be fit because that will lead to dialysis. That's the end goal because the choice was either be healthy or hospital. And that is the learning I got from your meditations. And I started running a lot because that also releases a lot of stress. I started with 10K, then I already did 21K. Now my aim is this year at least to do a full marathon.
Wow.
Yeah, and while I was doing the half marathon, I came across one Indian who was doing the full marathon along with me. I was doing half and he was doing full. And while running, we were conversing. He gave me motivation. That was his 853rd marathon.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, I am doing my first half marathon, and you are 853, and today he's 970. I'm in touch with him, and he's my motivation for me to aim for the 1000th marathon. So at least I am thinking I should finish my first 100 marathons in the next 10 years.
Do you think running is like meditation?
For me, yes.
Right? Because in those moments, even for 1 hour, 2 or 3 hours, whatever hour, how much time it takes half marathon?
For a half marathon, it takes 2.5 hours.
2.5. That 2.5 hours, you are no more there yourself. You are in energy because you're running,
Yeah.
breathing, and there is a certain goal to achieve.
Definitely.
No distractions.
Yes.
Isn't it a meditation? You're
Definitely.
not thinking anything in the world, right? That
Yeah.
time you're not thinking, what will I do in the office? What my children are doing? No. You're only focused on, I have to finish this marathon. That's the only goal. And that is why you like it, because you don't want overthinking.
Definitely. That gave me a lot of clarity as well with my relationship, and I know what are the steps I take, what are the steps I do with my career, what are the steps I need to do with my finance, investments, because all this you can only do when there is no distraction. And the only goal is I have to finish. Sometimes there are negative thoughts also because of the amount of energy we are losing during running, but the motivation by seeing others, that's a group energy.
Yeah.
Because in marathon there are around thousands of people running, and as you go to the close line, there are only few of them. Right? And that gives the motivation that when I can do this, then whatever problems I'm having in life is nothing. And this is where I want to take to the next level, at least try first marathon. Once that confidence will give me for more marathons. And with respect to the relationship, this is where I am trying my best to get my wife to the same energy level.
Wow.
I'm still not successful, but I think with the group energy, that is not that far. I still have hope. And because she has given me 2 beautiful children, that are the memories that I don't want to let go. And I know that she is basically going through a difficult phase because of my actions, because of my decisions. And not to blame her, I need to support her.
Yes.
I hope I support that. I want my ego, whatever is there, to die down, to dissolve like the salt in the sea.
We did that yesterday.
We did that
You
yesterday.
think your ego somewhere dissolved yesterday?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And now you're going back as a healed person.
Yes, because even I don't know when the ego kicks in. As a person, it's only the outsiders or the other person knows that I am speaking in ego. I don't know that. And only when somebody shows the mirror, that's where you realize. And it's very important to be shown the mirror.
So जब भी हम संडे को डायमंड के स्पेशल सेशंस करते हैं, राइट, एडवांस हीलिंग्स होती हैं, do you see that mirror every time?
Yes, the reflections are very important. I was not able to attend your Chitta Suddhi Sadhana because the timing is very odd, but I see the recordings. And then when I go running, Sunday is my half marathon time, I reflect what I did and what were the learnings from this session today and what I need to correct. That is helping me step by step, and that is what is keeping me motivated. And that is why I'm here today as well, to learn more, because every day is a new learning, and that new learning gives me new reflections for new learning. So it's a cycle which I love and I'm enjoying it.
So it's like a brick by brick.
Yes.
You're building a new journey, a new strong subconscious mind, which is more balanced,
Yes.
emotionally balanced, because now you have learned from your past.
Definitely.
And that's where the cosmic energies start creating energy for you,
Yeah.
thanks to Lupa ma'am. See how the cosmos work, right?
Yes, yes.
She came as a life savior for you at that moment. Just imagine if she wouldn't have recommended you.
Yes. I don't know where I would have been. I would have.
Your mental health would have been more tragic, traumatic, because every day there's no de-stressing technique for you.
Exactly. Exactly. The DCM is the only method where I find.
So now, do you see that cosmic energy is guiding you, consciousness, when you really asked for? Did you ask for help?
Yes. When
To the universe, I'm saying.
Yes, when I prayed, I said, I want someone who can show me the direction.
And how far was this day from the day she told you?
If my memory is right, it was basically around 18 days 18 days, if I remember right. It was April end, and before that 1 week I was already attempting a suicide. Then I basically had a flash of my father and my daughter coming in front of my eyes, where I was not able to do that because of my daughter, because my son is already 20 years and we had given him beautiful life, but I wanted the same for my daughter. And I said, no, this is not the chance. This is not the time that I can do that. And that is where I asked for help.
Right.
And then
And
I
the
said-
help came.
and the help came. I called Rupadi to just tell everything. Fortunately, she picked up the phone because she's also very busy. And then after she listened very patiently for me for 10-20 minutes. And then says, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ, ನೀನು ಸುಮಿತ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಬನ್ನಿ. What she said in Kannada was, come to a meditation center, to the online. There is something very nice for you, Sumitu Priti, and we do meditation. I surrendered at that point in time because I asked for help. And I, somewhere deep in my heart, I said, yes, maybe I need to take that.
Let me try. Let me try.
Yes. And the first day when I saw you online, some aura connected. Because I am not a person where I get impressed so easily with people. And when I saw you, I felt, yes, there is something. I need to continue this. And the second day, I was making a kind of thinking, इनको मिलना है face to face, ठीक है? But you said people who want to meet, I basically charge. I was ready for that, right? Fourth day of DCM, you announced, oh, there is going to be a Gurgaon retreat. And I was first or second, I filled the form, Google form. I didn't even know what, I filled it. And when the Gurgaon retreat came, I took the flight and I saw you. And that is where I felt that I'm in the right place, right?
Beautiful.
Before that, why that commitment became very strong is, when you said close your eyes, that was on the second day of DCM. You told the students, close your eyes, visualize what you want in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Visualize, right? Because my passion was running, and when I closed my eyes, I was running in Tromsø. That is basically North Norway, which is within the Arctic Circle, and 24-hour sun during summer. That was one of the dreams, but I never pursued that. It just came in front of my eyes. The second day, my friend messaged me on WhatsApp, oh, there is basically an event, you can register it. Then I didn't even think twice, I just registered it. And what I felt from it is, I need to just get what my mind says, what my heart says, go with it. All these years, sometimes, somewhere due to work responsibility, family responsibility, we used to kill the...
Beautiful. So you started listening to your heart. What I'm trying to tell you, when you ask the cosmos, when you surrender, when you don't doubt, help automatically comes to you through somebody or the other.
Yes, that's, we call it...
It doesn't take a lot of time. So keep asking now.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. And I hope you are already a diamond and you will keep shining like a diamond. And I know everything will settle in the next few months in your life.
Yes.
And whatever will happen is for the good for everybody.
Yes. One last thing I wanted to express. All this time I was writing in the manifestation that I want to heal my relationship. But now I will write in the manifestation, I want to be a power couple like Agatji, like Arun Katalji. All the power couples who are sitting here, I want to be like them and bring my wife into this.
Wow.
So I will start writing that. Talk to you in the next program.
Do you think that's the shift in consciousness? कि अब बस heal नहीं करना है. We have to be power couple together and see out of the students group only he's finding people. Now do you see that's inspiring? So we can be an example for so many other people who are still struggling in some other area. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for Riyaz for coming here, and you have been one of the सबसे दूर से यही आता है. Right? All the best. Take care.